So here's the latest little bit of amusement. All right, I've got to say this with a straight face, really. Anyway, sharp intake of breath. So the latest sort of political shenanigans, greatest sort of like political scam to be pulled, opportunist scam, really. I mean, this is just absolutely brilliant. As they say, you couldn't make it up, right? So you've got over 17 million people who vote to leave Europe, and there's all these politicians rallying against it, against the wishes of the people. Right, a 16-year-old pigtailed girl turns up, you know, like sycophantic groupies at the stage door of a rock concert to get a picture. Here I am, this is me, with her. Look at this, voters. See, it's me, her, got it? Next time, election, remember, I was with her. This is just political manoeuvring for the sake of it. You know, this 16-year-old girl is being used by politicians because it will be seen as vote gaining. That's all. Plain, simple. It's a scam. It's bullshit. It's a con. Amazingly, there will be a percentage of people who aren't intelligent enough to actually see that. Again, it kind of buys into the bullshit of it all. This clever use of language. Emergency. Meteor strike. Emergency. Aliens landing, invading the planet. I would call that an emergency of sorts. Biblical plague of locusts swarming the planet. I might call that an emergency. Climate change going on for millions and millions of years, not an emergency. It is bullshit. Clever bullshit. And as I said, we did this stuff when I was at school a few years ago. So why aren't people kind of learning this stuff now? It's the natural order of things. Born, live, die. What is there to not understand about that? Seriously, what is there not to understand? And as for these people who's just crying, oh, I'm doing this for my children and my grandchildren. Ooh, that is bullshit. You're ticking a bloody box that you've bought into. That's what you're doing. How the hell do you think civilization has managed for, what, 200,000 years so far? Been through everything under the sun? Because we're born to survive. That's what the human race is here to do. It is to survive one way or another. No matter what's thrown at us, people will survive. It's in our genes to do so. Eventually, yes, we will die out, but it's not going to be for a very long time. So just give up with this tick boxing. Oh, my children. Oh, my grandchildren. Oh, rubbish. Nothing to do with it whatsoever. Sort yourself out. Seriously. This is unbelievable. I mean, I'm just speechless. Absolutely speechless. where is common sense? What's happened to common sense? Where has it gone? And as I said before, how the hell do you think we've survived, 200,000 years on the planet so far? And we'll continue to do so. And here's another bunch of people whose brain should be taken away and replaced with some intelligent life form. Fracking protesters. Unbelievable, right? Everybody goes on, oh, no fracking, no fracking, no fracking. Right, chemicals which they use can be pretty much found in your kitchen. Water, which is going to be recycled, and vibrations pretty much the same as having an articulated lorry pass your window and rattle them a little bit. Project Fear again. Ooh, how we love fear nowadays. Fear of this, fear of that, fear of Brexit, fear of everything, fear of living. It's just mind-boggling how people buy into this stuff. But that's what it takes, you know. You get a few people who want to rattle a cage, and all of a sudden other people start, oh, we're worried about everything. Oh, what are we going to do next? Help. We're helpless individuals. All helpless. Phone up the Samaritans. What are we going to do? Jesus God, you know, anything at all to complain about, whinge about, that doesn't need it. And now we've got this pigtailed 16-year-old, bloody Mother Teresa, and everybody's descending into bedwetting hysteria. I mean, it's just absolutely unbelievable. What we actually need is a sane, down-to-earth, straightforward, tell it like it is, scientist to just appear, go on telly, in the press, and just say, there is no problem. What is all the fuss about? This is the way it is. So you can pack up all your protesting, go back home, put the kettle on, and watch Emmerdale or Coronation Street or whatever it happens to be. That's what we need, is just a sane, rational scientist to come out and be honest, tell the truth, and tell people just to sod off because you're worrying about absolutely bugger all.